Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel in Spiritual Tarot. I'm going to be doing a mid-month reading for the sign of Leo. And I've already had like a monthly for May reading for Leo, and I had a week-to-week and some healing energy. So with what was coming out, let me just turn this down a little bit. Don't want it to get too loud there. Okay, so I was going through to see what was going on with Leo, because this could be like an extension reading for that, or it could be something completely different that Spirit wants to bring up. But it looked like, you had some maybe past hurt that maybe made you go into a little isolation mode, or a revenge kind of mode, or anyway, it's like it was guarding you, because you had like worked through your fears. And the challenges were not trusting your intuition, not nurturing yourself, and kind of living in that fear of what happened, like whether you were ghosted, abandoned, rejected, some kind of disappointment, however it resonates with you. But then you were getting a support for that first week coming in as, working towards your wishes. That would be supporting for you, and closing out a cycle and surrendering to divine timing. Spirit was asking you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. The challenge with that was, again, that regret and failure from the whatever happened, and maybe a little bit of judgment issue. If you were like in a revenge kind of mode, that's kind of ego, so standing in your integrity, doing what's right, forgiving and moving forward. Supporting you was like making a decision because you're at a crossroads, so finally making a decision and getting over those regrets, because you had Five of Cups for both the support and challenge. And it said surrender to trust. So, trusting your intuition, trusting your decisions you make, trusting in spirit, trusting that it happened for a reason. Sometimes rejection is a protection. So, trusting that you need to gain those lessons. It wasn't right for you, whatever. Then you had like, don't let pride get in your way for the third week of May. The challenging energy was Ten of Swords, which someone betrayed you or stabbed you in the back. And the Star, so maybe feeling that you weren't worthy enough of your wishes being fulfilled or your abundance. Supporting you, though, was the Four of Pentacles and Ten of Wands, which was the security and stability and being grounded. Ten of Wands is usually a burden, so that's dropping those burdens. That would support you as well. Then you had surrender to worry, because worry doesn't do anything, just waste your time and causes more burdens, really. Week 4, you were so close to achieving your goal. But you're kind of standing in your own way, because it's right there. It wants to be given to you, but you're kind of blocking it yourself. The challenge was the Seven of Swords, which is some kind of tricky or deceptive behavior, some manipulation, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is working hard. You might not be motivated to work hard. Supporting you was long-term planning, which was Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is developing some new skill or work. Again, working hard. And then it said, surrender your need to always be right. So, letting go of that you're always needing to be right. You don't need to be right. Learn lessons from other people as well, right? So there's some kind of need to clear some past hurt. You might feel like left out or isolating yourself. But your soul is yearning for you to move forward and go to a different location. It was suggested to travel, whether you can travel physically, maybe you have someone far away that you're missing, or even like a day trip, or even just like reading a book that's somewhere different, or watching a movie somewhere different, just kind of escape from the day-to-day and discover other places, like travel. To balance your energy, to see the bigger picture, offer forgiveness, and balance relationships and things like that. So healing to get what you want. The full moon in Scorpio might have illuminated a lot of things, and you need to get out of that conflict mode. So don't try to get revenge or anything like that, because it's not going to do you any good. So we're going to go ahead and see if those things are still coming up. Because if you've kind of forgot about them or not really working towards healing them, they'll be coming back up again. So we're going to see what's happening now, this mid-month. So, Spirit, what's happening for Leo, mid-month May, 2021? What else is going on for Leo? So we have door to romance. So, again, with that energy coming through, it might have been a relationship. Maybe you felt betrayed, or somebody manipulated you or something like that. Or if that was somebody else, maybe you're longing for this romance to come in, a new relationship. Or you could have somebody that you're in a relationship with that is you know, somewhere else, like at a distance. You know, maybe they're in the military, maybe they are off on a job, something. So door to romance. Let me see if I can find this book and we'll read a little more about this door to romance. This is number 33. So this 33 is new beginnings in love. Yeah, so a new love could be coming in as well. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart opens into a beginning to your experience. New love may be arriving and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from a past life or maybe a new tenderness about to bloom into heartfelt action. This relationship already exists in energetic potential. So when this card appears in your spread, make sure you are protecting the kind of self-love, projecting the kind of self-love that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. Be ready to open the door. So, you know, with all that energy coming in, I think maybe you were hurt from a past love and you're still holding on to some of that, maybe a little bitter or something. And that's what you need to clear up because you have something new coming in. And you did have, there's something there for you. They're ready to give it to you. I think it's just maybe you need to clear up with a little more energy because if you carry that into the next relationship, what might be a good relationship, it could sabotage it. So let's see what else is coming out for you. You know, so whatever past burdens you're carrying from hurt before or a bad relationship before or something, you have to let that go. And yeah, grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So yeah, you've gotten a lot of messages about making sure you're grounded and balanced. So some grounding's needed. So you might want to do some healing, go outside and ground yourself, do some root chakra healing or something like that. You need to get better balanced because whatever energy you're sitting in with this past burden is going to affect the next relationship you get in. So let's go ahead and see one of these LQ cards. Okay, so we have she who doubts, Enid, fear, wariness, and trust. Yeah, see, I think you might still have a little fear or trust issues from what happened before. And then you did get that, like, maybe not feeling like you deserve something. So that's something you got to really work on because you don't want to carry that into another situation, another relationship, okay? It'll just start causing the same things happening again, right? So let's get an animal card for you, Leo. Or if this is an existing relationship and you're just separated, you don't want to repeat the same cycle, right? So, and it's interesting because this heart is in a cage with a key. So you have that key to unlock that, okay? You just got to clear that energy out. Oh, look at this, Leo, Lion. Lion, loyalty, courage, and leadership. You are being guided to take back your power. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner strength and confidence. When you allow your voice to be heard, the people around you will listen. So, of course, in a healthy, balanced way. You know, don't let your pride get in the way. Don't always be right. For some of you, I'm getting here that this was a relationship from before, and the person might be away. Maybe they're deployed or something. But there's some issues, and maybe you broke up a little bit. And you need to release all that and forgive and heal yourself. Because I think you both kind of want this, but it's just that there's something standing in the way. Pride, ego, fears, something like that. Okay, so we're going to get some tarot on these cards. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, that disappointment's coming back in again. Yeah, you got to let that go. In each loss, there's a gain, as in every gain, there's a loss. With each ending comes a new beginning. Yeah. So, you know, start fresh, start new. Let go of that past energy, okay? Don't compare. You know, let go of the disappointments. Just realize that they taught you something, right? Or maybe it was leading you to something better. And then we have the Two of Wands. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. Yeah. You got to decide that you're going to move forward. You got to make that decision, okay? You've had that before too. Two of Wands. And then Ace of Cups, yeah. You know, this is a new beginning of love. This is loving yourself. Unconditional love, okay? All right, so we're going to get one of these. Relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yeah. You know, you both have to do healing and growth to, you know, to stay in a healthy relationship, you know. So, okay, now we're going to get one of these doorways for you, Leo. Let's see what else is coming up. So Leo, mid-May 2021. So we have this one here. And it says birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Yeah, you can have this new life here. You just got to let go of the old stuff, right? So, okay, so it still looks like maybe a little more healing or some work needs to be done to let go of that past, whatever hurt, whatever betrayal or whatever happened was, so you can move forward. All right, we're going to get another round here. We're getting 3 rounds, so let's see what else is coming up. The same or something different. Yin yang, again, I think you had that in one of your other readings. This is that balance, you know, balancing out that masculine feminine energy within you, being nurturing, but you know, assertive, taking action, listening to your intuition, kind of balancing all that out. And there's got to be a balance in the relationship too, you know. Can't be always one person's right and the other one's wrong all the time, right? So something about balance again. So there still needs to be some balance. I would recommend doing some meditation or root chakra energy healings, or getting out in nature. View from above. Get the big picture. Yes, you have to see things in a different perspective. You got to see the whole big picture. You can't just focus on the minuscule things like what went wrong or whatever. You have to look at the big picture, okay? Where is that other book? Let's look at this view from above and see if there's a little extra for this. Okay, so this card meaning is, don't be bogged down in details. Let go of what petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life to look and see what the big picture is. Make major little life decisions based on this strategy. Okay. Inconsequential. I don't know why. Sometimes my third chakra gets me all mixed up. Okay, it's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when the traveler gets caught up in day-to-day survival and the ups and downs of life on the road. It's only when the traveler takes time to look at the big picture that he realizes that most worries and anxieties are only temporary. Imagine yourself in the future. Ask yourself if what you are doing now will be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. Keep your focus directed on the important things in life. Let everything else drop away. Yes. So, you know, letting go of that minor stuff, you know. So, you know, look at, like, also look at this, if it's about this issue you're having, look at it like if it was a friend, because we always have great advice for friends, and we wonder why, like, they can't see something, like, why don't they see this? We do the same thing to ourselves, right? And people are looking at us like, why don't they get it, you know? So, you know, look at the big picture. All right, so let's get LQ card. Ooh, that's way too many. Okay, so now we have She Who Knows, Yelena, Wisdom, Clarity, and Resolution. So I think deep down in your soul, you know. It's just you're letting that pride get in the way, right? You're thinking, you know, more about the 3D aspects or how you look or something like that. You really know. You know you need to do this. Okay, let's get an animal card. You know, and also listen to your intuition. It tells you. You know, before you weren't listening to it, so please listen to your intuition. You know, and get grounded. That'll make it more clear. Then we have Zebra. Balance again. Oh my gosh. Balance, individuality, beauty. You are being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self. Acknowledge your golden soul. Show the world your magnificence. Boldly move towards your heart's desires with speed, grace, and integrity. Yeah, integrity's coming in because we had that as well. Listening to your intuition. Balance definitely is coming in. This is also saying, you know, don't run with the herd. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe you're getting some information from friends in your life that might be trying to say they know best for you and giving you like a little earful. And it's, you know, don't go with what you need to do, okay? Don't go along with what your friends or the people around you are saying. They might not even be friends. Like, oh, I saw, gossip and stuff. Don't be even participating in that, okay? All right, let's get some tarot. Okay, so now we have the Knight of Swords. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Yeah, so sometimes we do have to take risks, right? So, make sure you, put your heart, put yourself out there again. This is ambition. This is taking action, So take some kind of action on this, all right? After you get the healing and balance. You don't want to run in, being aggressive, more assertive. And then you have the Ace of Wands. Whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Again, this is like a new beginning to your passions. So going for whatever you're passionate about. Taking action, going towards your passions. And the Queen of Pentacles, riches are not from abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. Yeah. Getting that stability and balance again, listening to your intuition and all that stuff. So we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yes. So I think that's going back to with these people. They might not be telling you that, it correctly, and then you're getting all upset. Maybe they're telling us like, wow, I heard he did this, or he's doing this, or he has another girl, or something like that, and it's getting you all worked up, so, and then you're burdened by it. So, don't always listen to what you hear or what you see, or even if it's on social media, don't pay attention to that. People always put the good things, or it looks differently, so don't pay attention to that stuff. All right, let's get a... We have this card here. This is Anthony's Call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost soon will be found. Yeah, see? I think you're going to find those things again, like the balance, and find the peace, and maybe even find this person. Who knows? Maybe they're named Anthony, or one of you's named Anthony. Somehow coming in. So, yeah, because I do think that, you and this person do care about each other. I think it was just kind of a misunderstanding, or somebody's pride got in the way, or fear. So let's go ahead and get our third round. Of course, that's for some of you. Some of you this might not even be a relationship or whatever, but... I just kind of see like this Anthony's maybe deployed in the military. You guys had a little tiss before they left, like some miscommunication because fear was getting in the way or something. And now you're both like pining for each other and missing each other. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. So you are in control of your life. You're the only one that can make you happy. Nobody else can, So, you have the door, you have the key to this door for your happiness. So, and it says healing too. You have the ability to heal. You just got to make up your mind to do it and stop letting your pride get in the way and fears, right? All right, so let's get another card. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. So I kind of get, maybe you guys think about each other at night, or look up at the moon and realize they're looking at the moon or something like that. Maybe one of you has cancer in your birth chart. But this is also tuning to the moon cycles. Also I think that Scorpio full moon maybe made you guys realize something. It's because it's interesting. He's sitting there playing that little flute for that lady. So maybe there's something about listening to music by the moon. Maybe you guys used to do that or something. I think it's like a really strong influence for you guys for the moon. She who stands, Valencia, resolute, impeccable, implacable, and determined. So, this is being determined and making, going towards that resolution and, standing up for what you believe in, not listening to what other people think or say. So we're going to read a little extra on this. Valencia. Okay. Okay, so it says, what does it say? This message of this card is to stand your ground. The thing you've been working so hard to obtain will be your possession and be in your possession soon. Do not give in to the urge to give up. Let this card serve as a reminder of your own resolution. Acknowledge where you've been, look at where you are now, tie your hair back, roll up your sleeves. Now you must prove that you've earned this spot. You will not be put aside easily. This moment will determine your own strength of will. Do not waver, look them in the eye, hold their gaze, show them your implacable stance. So the questions here, which is interesting because we had that, like maybe I'm not thinking you're worthy or something. It says, how do I underestimate myself? How can I best fortify my current position? In what ways am I resolute? So, believing in yourself, standing up for what you want, facing your fears, going for after what you want, and, come from a place of unconditional love for yourself as well. An animal card here for you, Leo. Okay, so now we have the ladybug. Personality, change, and happiness. You are being guided to move in a new direction, for a new life begins today. Embrace this new transformation and navigate your way towards your heart's desires. Believe in yourself, others, and the divine, and you will manifest amazing things. Yeah, see, believing in yourself, trusting in your abilities and your intuition, trusting in the spirit, and moving towards what you want, your desires, instead of sitting back and having all these burdens because of pride or ego, right? And fear. Okay, let's get some tarot. Okay, so first we have the Five of Pentacles and Death. So Death is, a new cycle. Something's ending and the new cycle's coming in. Ooh. Oh, we got two more. Shoot. Okay. So, the Five of Pentacles is all about like lack mentality. Like it could be a financial loss, lack mindset, isolation. So I kind of think you do have that isolation and maybe not feeling worthy of something or that you deserve something. Then we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords again is that making a decision on something, like you're having your eyes closed, like blindfolded. You're having a hard time making a decision because you're not looking at the big picture. You're going back and forth. You're sitting in fear. You don't know what to do. And then you had this Tower. So this could have been something, something that was shocking that happened before. Or you could be having one now, maybe because you are like at this crossroads. Maybe something happened and really shook your foundation a little bit. So, but this is a chance for a new cycle to come in. You just got to make a choice. And get out of that lack mindset, or maybe put yourself out there a little bit because you're isolating. Something like that. All right, let's get another card. And it's keeping you from going through this door to personal healing and happiness. If you keep sitting in that lack mindset and not making a choice after this Tower moment, it's wanting to close so you can move forward. You just got to do the last little bit. Worry. You guys had this before as well. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. No, you got to get out of that. Yeah, you do. You got to get out of that. You got to put those burdens down. I mean, sitting back and not knowing isn't helping either, right? So you got to figure something out here. So we have this card here. That's pretty. This one says the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So you did have something about traveling. So, maybe you want to go take a hike somewhere or go to a botanical garden or something. That could be healing for you. And it also could balance you because it's grounding out in nature. So it looks like you still have a little bit of healing and grounding to do, and facing those fears. I mean, if this is something you want, just have a good conversation. Put yourself out there a little bit and, come from your heart. Because, you know, whether it works or not, at least you know. So you won't have to keep sitting here worrying and wondering, like, you know what I mean? So whatever this is, it's just a little more time that you need to do some grounding, mostly balancing, you know, healing, really listening to your intuition, stop listening to other people's gossip or whatever, and, you know, you'll get through this. So, all right, so that's your message, Leo. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Peace.